Hello LeggLife viewers. Today we are kicking off our 2016 Disney Movie Challenge where we are watching every Disney animated classic movie from start to finish, starting with the oldest movie, which is
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
So awesome. Released on December 21st, 1937. Obviously Walt Disney's first animated feature film, but also the first animated feature film ever. You know, this movie was not such a guaranteed hit from the beginning. Lillian, who's Walt Disney's wife, and Roy, who is Walt Disney's brother and business partner, actually both tried to talk Walt out of making this movie. They thought this was going to be a huge flop. They thought he was crazy for making this. However,
Little did they know.
Little did they know. You know, the original budget for this movie was $250,000. That ballooned all the way up to $2 million, which is a huge amount of money back then. Walt had to mortgage his house in order to help pay for this. But I think all these years later, looking back, it's pretty clear Walt was right.
I think he made his money back.
Yeah, Walt made his money back for sure. In fact, he used a bunch of profits from this, from Snow White, and bought 51 acres of land, built a bunch of Disney studios that still today are in use by Disney. So ripple effects still being felt about Snow White. Snow White fun fact.
It's the first movie to release a soundtrack, but not until 1944, actually.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
7 years later.
Walt also won an Academy Award that year, and they kind of made a special category for him. And they didn't just give him one Academy Award, they gave him one full-size Academy Award, and they gave him 7 little Academy Awards.
So awesome.
So awesome. So the only person I think ever to get something like that. It was for, I think, innovation in like screenwriting or something like that. Pretty cool. So we are going to watch this movie. We'll stop it, give you guys some comments, some fun facts and tidbits throughout it as we watch Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
P.S. I am not 6'3".
Oh yeah.
I'm 5'1".
Yeah.
So I would be here.
So Sherry's standing on a stool for your viewing enjoyment, so that she looks like
a normal sized person.
Yeah, like a real person.
Yeah.
You're a real girl. We'll get to that movie later. All right, here we go. Walt Disney feature, the first Walt Disney feature, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Also, isn't it weird when you watch old movies and the credits are at the very beginning? All right, so we have the Seven Dwarfs here. Sherry, do you know all of the names?
Doc, Happy, Sleepy, Sneezy, Bashful, Dopey, and Grumpy.
There you go. But there were some other rejected names that we found online that they were considering. Jaunty, Blabby, Dirty, Gaspy, Gloomy, Hoppy Jumpy, Hotsy, Sniffy, Shifty, and probably the worst possible name ever, Awful. How would you like your name to be Awful?
That's awful.
That is awful. So this is kind of an interesting fact. At a recording session, Lucille Laverne, who's the woman who voiced the Evil Queen, was told by Walt Disney's animators that they needed an older, raspier version of the Queen's voice for when the Evil Queen kind of becomes the old witch here. Miss Laverne actually stepped out of the recording booth and took out her dentures, came back in, and voiced the old queen without her dentures, and the animators absolutely loved it. They were amazed that she got the voice they were looking for just by removing her teeth. So the voice, even though it's different from the Evil Queen and the Old Queen, same lady, the Old Queen, just no dentures. So we just finished Snow White. It was amazing.
So good.
So good. Classic movie. Kind of interesting about one of the things we read about the actress who voiced Snow White. Walt Disney wanted to kind of secure and lock down that voice because it's so unique that basically her contract said that she couldn't appear in any other like Broadway plays or movies. So
like it ended her career.
It basically ended her career, although
except for a cameo in
Wizard of Oz. She has one line cameo in Wizard of Oz. Other than that, the lady who voiced Snow White, this was the only thing she ever did. So that's kind of Walt Disney though. He locked it down. Next on our list on our movies,
Pinocchio, I think.
Another amazing movie. So Snow White, 2 thumbs up. Obviously, it's one of those movies, if you haven't seen it, you have to see Snow White.
Yeah.
It's classic American cinema. Kind of revolutionized the movie industry in a lot of ways. It birthed feature animation.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.